you obsessed with cats but absolutely despise finding fur on your clothes, your furniture, or, worst of all, floating in your soup bowl? Sound familiar? Many people deny themselves the joy of having a feline friend because they dread the endless battle against shedding and allergies. But what if I told you that you could have it all? A loving companion and a spotlessly clean home. It's not magic, it's simply about choosing the right breed. Today, we're going to let you in on the secret and introduce you to the top 5 cat breeds that barely shed. We'll break down each one, covering everything from their almost alien appearances to their unique personalities and care needs. And make sure you stick around until the end, because the last breed on our list will definitely surprise you. It's covered in fur, yet somehow manages to keep it on itself, instead of leaving it all over your favourite black sweater. Ready to finally ditch those lint rollers for good? Then let's dive in. Before we jump into the rankings, let's quickly understand why some cats turn your home into a fur kingdom, while others don't. The secret lies in the structure of their coat. Most cats have 2, sometimes 3, layers of hair. The guard hair, which is long and coarse, and the down hair, that soft, thick undercoat. That undercoat is the main culprit for all the loose fur flying around during seasonal shedding. The breeds we're discussing today are either completely missing this undercoat or have a unique hair structure that simply doesn't shed as intensely. It's important to understand this. A truly non-shedding cat doesn't exist. Even hairless breeds have normal physiological processes like skin cell renewal, but the difference in the volume of fur you manage is huge. And there's one more myth we need to debunk right now. Hypoallergenic does not mean zero allergy risk. The reaction isn't caused by the hair itself, but by a protein called fel-D1, which is found in the cat's saliva, skin flakes, dander, and secretions. Cats with low shedding simply spread less of this allergen around your home. Now that we're armed with knowledge, let's meet our heroes. Naturally, we have to start with the most famous non-shedding breed, the Canadian Sphynx. Their striking appearance immediately commands attention. Some see an alien grace, while others are reminded of a living statue of an ancient Egyptian deity. Although they appear completely hairless, that isn't quite the case. Their skin is actually covered in a fine, almost imperceptible down, giving them a texture akin to warm suede or soft velvet. The lack of noticeable whiskers and eyebrows only amplifies their air of mystery. With large, bat-like ears, expressive, lemon-shaped eyes, and wrinkled skin across the brow, they project the image of a wise, contemplative being. Sphinxes are medium-sized cats, notable for their surprisingly muscular build and skin that is always warm to the touch. They often have a characteristic pot belly, which creates an amusing contrast with their otherwise lean and athletic physique. This is a breed that demands attention and stirs a strong reaction instantly. They are built for those who value the extraordinary and find beauty not in fluffiness, but in unique lines and anatomical form. Their look truly is a natural work of art. Let's face it, the Sphynx cat's biggest selling point is that they don't shed all over your furniture. But this is where the main misconception comes in. Many people assume no fur means low maintenance. Actually, the opposite is true. A Sphynx's skin secretes sebum, a mixture of sweat and oil, which on standard cats is usually absorbed by their coat. On a Sphynx, however, this residue collects on the skin, creating a sticky, brownish film. If neglected, this buildup can easily stain your furniture and clothing. That's why Sphynxes require regular bathing, typically every 1 to 2 weeks, using specialised shampoos, or at least frequent wiping down with pet-friendly wipes. Furthermore, their prominent ears need frequent and meticulous cleaning, as they tend to accumulate excessive amounts of wax. Essentially, you're trading vacuuming up hair for providing regular spa days for your feline friend. So, we are officially debunking the myth that the Sphynx is a cat for the lazy. The Sphynx is a breed that demands attention and a responsible approach to hygiene, but in return, they offer you a truly priceless reward, a home completely free of shedding hair. If you think the Sphynx's unusual appearance means they are cold and aloof creatures, you couldn't be more wrong. In reality, the Canadian Sphynx is one of the most affectionate, sociable, and people-oriented breeds in the world. They are often affectionately called Velcro cats or monkey cats, and these nicknames are absolutely well-deserved. They simply cannot live without human attention, warmth, and affection. A Sphynx will follow you everywhere, a true shadow, from room to room, participating in all your activities, whether you're cooking dinner or working at your computer. They adore being held, sleeping snuggled under the covers right next to their owner, using their characteristically warm body to keep you cozy. Their intelligence is remarkably high. They are easily trained to perform commands and tricks. Moreover, they are completely non-aggressive and get along wonderfully with children and other household pets, including dogs. This is the perfect companion for anyone who spends a lot of time at home and is ready to shower their pet with endless love and attention. It is strongly advised never to leave a Sphynx alone for extended periods. They genuinely suffer from loneliness and separation anxiety. To wrap up our discussion of the Canadian Sphynx, let's nail down exactly who this breed is perfect for. First and foremost, they are the ideal pet for people who suffer from cat hair allergies, provided they are prepared for the animal's required regular skincare. If you are a meticulous neat freak who cannot stand the sight of fur on the furniture, but still absolutely adores animals, the Sphynx is your answer. They also make a wonderful addition to a large, active family with children, as their patient, non-aggressive nature allows them to easily get along with everyone. If you work from home, or are simply a homebody dreaming of a loving, devoted friend who constantly craves attention, you won't find a better candidate. However, if you travel frequently and for long periods, work demanding hours, or aren't prepared to dedicate time to weekly bathing and ear cleaning, then you should definitely consider another breed. The Sphynx is not a decoration. They are a full-fledged family member who demands commitment and immense affection. Let's move along to number 4, the elegant aristocrat of the feline world, the Cornish Rex. Picture a cat wrapped in a luxurious caracul coat. That's the effect created by their truly unique fur. Short, incredibly soft, and set in neat, dense waves, almost like a vintage Marcel wave hairdo. This breed is pure grace. They possess a slender, surprisingly muscular body with a distinctive arched back, long, delicate legs, a wedge-shaped head, and enormous, high-set ears that give them an eternally alert and curious expression. When you pet them, their coat feels unbelievably pleasant, silky, and warm. Unlike most other breeds, the Cornish Rex has almost no guard hairs. Their coat is composed entirely of soft, downy undercoat. This feature doesn't just contribute to their unique look, it also makes them a perfect fit for this list. Aesthetically, they resemble fine statuettes, graceful, refined, and defined by sleek flowing lines. The Cornish Rex is truly a cat for aesthetes, appealing to those who appreciate not just personality, but an unmistakably unique and memorable look. So what's the secret behind the Cornish Rex's remarkably low shedding? As we mentioned earlier, their coat structure is almost unique. It consists predominantly of a single layer, the downy undercoat. They completely lack the coarse guard hairs and the dense outer layer. The individual hairs themselves are incredibly fine, short, and lie very close to the body. This specific coat structure means their shedding process is practically imperceptible. Of course, they still shed hair. Every living creature does. But the amount is so minimal that you will rarely find any trace of it on your furniture or clothing. This quality makes them a fantastic option for individuals with mild to moderate allergies, as well as for anyone who simply doesn't want to deal with constant vacuuming and cleanup. Grooming requirements are minimal. Once a week, simply run a rubber grooming mitt or a soft brush over their coat. This is usually sufficient to remove any dead hairs and help distribute their natural skin oils. Baths are only necessary as needed or when they become visibly dirty. One crucial note is that because of their fine thin coat, They are quite sensitive to cold temperatures and drafts. They much prefer to live in warmth and comfort, just like the tiny aristocrats they are. Don't let their elegant and aristocratic looks fool you. Deep down, the Cornish Rex is an eternal kitten, a tireless comedian, and an expert mischief maker. Their energy levels are absolutely through the roof. They hold on to their playfulness and curiosity well into their senior years. A Cornish will zoom around the house, leap onto the highest shelves, chase sunbeams across the floor, and bring you toys right in their mouth, demanding a game of fetch. They are often compared to greyhounds, and not just because of their similar sleek appearance, but also because of their legendary love for active play and running. They are incredibly intelligent and quick learners, easily mastering various tricks and even adapting well to walking on a leash. For all their high activity, Cornish Rexes are deeply affectionate and bonded to their humans. They thrive on attention and affection, and they will happily settle down on your lap for a loud purring session. They are wonderful with children, becoming tireless play partners, and they generally coexist well with other pets, especially if they were raised together. This is a celebratory cat, a true party animal, who guarantees you'll never have a dull moment. Who exactly is this breed best suited for? The Cornish Rex is an ideal match for active individuals and families with kids. If you're looking for more than just a decorative lap cat, if you want a true companion for endless games and fun, this breed was made for you. Their minimal shedding is a massive bonus for allergy sufferers and anyone who prefers a tidy home. Thanks to their high intelligence and eagerness to learn, they are perfect for owners who enjoy teaching their cat tricks and engaging in training sessions. However, if you prize peace, quiet, and prefer a calm, independent feline, the boundless energy of the Cornish Rex might quickly exhaust you. Be aware, this breed demands significant attention and constant mental stimulation. If they are left alone for too long without toys or entertainment, boredom will set in, and they will start seeking out adventures independently, a situation that rarely ends well for your furniture or belongings. So, if you are truly ready for some high-energy fun, constant motion, and a little bit of cheerful chaos, the Cornish Rex is ready to be your best friend. Coming in at number 3 on our list is a close cousin of the Cornish Rex, but with a charm all its own, the Devon Rex. While the Cornish Rex is often seen as the aristocrat of the cat world, the Devon is pure whimsy, a magical elf or mischievous pixie. People frequently call them aliens because of their striking look. Enormous, low-slung ears, large, oval eyes, a short, wide face, and of course that soft, wavy coat. Their coat is shorter and less densely waved than the Cornish Rex, often feeling more like soft velour or suede, covered in chaotic random curls. Their build is compact and muscular, yet surprisingly elegant. The Devon Rex is truly a study in contrast. They have the delicate look of a tiny, fragile elf, but they boast a strong, robust body underneath. Their gaze is full of curiosity and mischief, and they always look like they know a secret they aren't quite ready to share. This breed possesses a truly magnetic appearance that captures hearts instantly. If you are looking for a cat with a unique, memorable, and slightly magical look, the Devon Rex is the perfect candidate. When it comes to shedding and being hypoallergenic, the Devon Rex is very similar to its cousin, the Cornish Rex. Their coat is also composed mainly of soft undercoat. It's incredibly short and sparse, particularly around the belly and neck. In fact, some areas of their body might appear almost bald due to this unique structure. Shedding is minimal and often completely unnoticeable. They lose so little hair, making them an excellent choice for allergy sufferers. Like with other breeds on our list, it's crucial to remember that no breed is 100% hypoallergenic. However, most allergy sufferers tolerate Devons exceptionally well. Coat maintenance is quite simple. You only need to periodically wipe them down with a damp hand or a soft chamois cloth. Their ears, however, require regular attention and cleaning, much like the Sphynx. Because they are so large and open, they tend to accumulate wax and dirt easily. It's also important to note that Devons, like all short-haired Rex breeds, are true heat seekers. They will inevitably seek out the warmest spots in the house, cuddling up next to radiators, basking on sunny windowsills, or burrowing deep under the covers of your bed. A Devon Rex's personality is a delightful cocktail of deep affection, playful mischief, and boundless love for their humans. They are incredibly social and absolutely thrive on being the centre of attention. Expect your Devon to greet you at the door, hop onto your shoulders, help you with every chore, and insist on sleeping cuddled up right next to you. This is definitely not the kind of cat that walks alone. They absolutely need constant interaction and to be an active participant in family life. They are extremely clever and curious. They can easily be trained to perform many tricks, and they love playing fetch and solving complex feline puzzle toys. Devon Rexes are notorious for their love of food. They are true gourmands and expert beggars, so you definitely need to keep a close eye on their weight. Their behaviour is often described as a unique combination, part cat, part dog, and part monkey. They will climb the curtains, explore every shelf and cabinet, and constantly invent new ways to entertain themselves. Despite all that mischief, they are incredibly affectionate and tender, and their powerful purr can often be heard across the room. They are, in the truest sense of the word, the ultimate companion cat. So, who is the perfect owner for this adorable elf? The Devon Rex is the ideal companion for anyone looking for more than just a cat. They want a true family member and a loyal, devoted friend. If you're ready to dedicate plenty of time to playing, cuddling, and showering them with affection, the Devon will repay you tenfold. They are also perfectly suited for families with children. Their playful yet patient nature makes them an excellent playmate for kids. The low level of shedding is a massive bonus for allergy sufferers and anyone who loves a tidy home. However, this breed is definitely not for everyone. They are absolutely unsuitable for people who are rarely home or prefer independent, quiet pets. For a Devon Rex, solitude is torture. They constantly need company and interaction. If you're looking for a pet who will greet you with enthusiastic purring, sleep right on your head, and constantly make you laugh with their daily antics, then the Devon Rex is a guaranteed home run. They are truly a bundle of positive energy and endless love. Coming in second on our list is a breed with Russian origins and the aristocratic name, the Peterbold, often called the Petersburg Sphynx. This is a relatively young breed that inherited the best traits from its predecessors, Oriental Shorthairs and the Donskoy Sphynx. Peterbolds are the very definition of elegance and grace. They boast a long, sleek, muscular body, long, slender legs, a graceful neck, and an elongated wedge-shaped head. This striking profile is completed by large, wide-set ears. In fact, their profile forms a perfect straight line, giving them a striking resemblance to ancient Egyptian statuettes. But the most fascinating characteristic of the Peterbold is the incredible variety in their coat types. They may be completely bald, similar to the Canadian Sphynx. Alternatively, they might be covered in the lightest down, which feels like soft flock or velour to the touch. The third option is a short, wiry, often curly coat known as brush. All these coat types share one key trait. They are virtually non-shedding. This makes it easy to choose a kitten with the exact texture you prefer, all while ensuring your home remains blissfully free of cat hair. Let's take a closer look at the unique coat types of Peterbolds, as this is truly the defining characteristic of the breed. The first type is true bald. These kittens enter the world completely without fur and remain bald throughout their lives. Their skin has a slightly tacky feel and requires the same specialised care as a Canadian Sphynx. The second type is flock or velour. These cats are covered in extremely short, fine hairs, typically less than 2 millimeters long. To the touch, they feel incredibly soft and velvety. However, this sparse coat often disappears almost completely as the cat matures. The third type is brush. This coat is characterised by hair that is longer than 2 millimeters and is typically hard, wiry and wavy or curled. Brush Peterbolds might look similar to standard short-hair cats, but their coat lacks an undercoat, meaning they shed very little. They often undress or lose their coat as they age, leaving residual hair only on their paws, tail, and muzzle. This wide range of textures allows you to select a pet that meets your needs, offering both hypoallergenic qualities and the specific tactile feel you prefer. Regardless of the coat type, all Peterbalds are considered a low-shedding breed, making them an excellent choice for those with allergies. Peterbalds are known for their incredibly refined temperament. They are true gentle souls. They inherited sociability, curiosity, and high intelligence from their Oriental ancestors, along with an unconditional love for human companions from the Donskoy Sphynx. These are extremely affectionate, tender, and peace-loving cats. They bond fiercely with their owners and are ready to spend every waking moment by their side. Peterbalds are highly vocal and will comment on everything happening around them, utilising a wide range of sounds, from a soft, delicate purr to a demanding meow. They get along wonderfully with other animals, whether they are cats or dogs, and they absolutely adore children, showing amazing patience. Aggression is virtually unheard of in this breed. While they are highly curious and playful, their activities tend to be more thoughtful and subtle than those of breeds like the Rex. They will happily chase a feather wand or solve intellectual puzzle toys, but they are unlikely to cause a complete disruption or chaos in your home. This makes the Peterbald the ultimate companion, a perfect blend of canine loyalty and feline grace. So, who is the elegant Peterbald cat best suited for? This breed is a wonderful choice for people looking for a loving, sociable and non-aggressive companion. If you want a cat that is more than just a beautiful ornament, if you're looking for a true friend and conversationalist, the Peterbald will meet, and likely exceed, all your expectations. Their hypoallergenic nature and near-total lack of shedding make them an ideal fit for allergy sufferers and anyone who loves a spotless house. They fit perfectly into families with children and other pets, thanks to their genuinely friendly and patient demeanour. However, like many people-oriented breeds, Peterbalds do not handle loneliness well. If you spend the majority of your day away, you should seriously consider providing them with a companion. Grooming requirements vary depending on the coat type. Bold and flock-coated Peterbalds need regular skincare, whereas the brush variation requires virtually no special maintenance. Regardless of their coat, the Peterbald is a cat for the soul, a guaranteed source of warmth, affection, and endless positive energy. And here is our big surprise. Taking the top spot is a breed you might not have expected to find here. Say hello to the Bengal cat. Yes, they have fur, and at first glance they look like any short-haired cat. But wait until you touch it. This isn't just ordinary fur, it's something special. Bengals don't have a typical cat coat. They boast luxurious leopard print plush. Their fur is incredibly short, dense, and tightly hugs the body, feeling almost exactly like silk or high-quality mink to the touch. Many Bengals also possess what's known as glitter, a stunning gold dust effect that makes their coat shimmer as if sprinkled with fine gold particles. It looks absolutely gorgeous, especially when they catch the sun. Their wild patterns, whether crisp spotting or marbled swirls, make them look just like miniature leopards. They are far more than just domestic pets. They are living works of art, a vibrant reminder of the wild. Their powerful muscular build, confident strut, and piercing predatory gaze are truly captivating. But what does all this beauty have to do with shedding? The secret to the Bengal cat lies in the unique structure of its coat, which is often referred to simply as a pelt. Unlike most domestic breeds, Bengals have virtually no undercoat. Their fur consists primarily of dense guard hairs that lie incredibly close and tight to the skin. This structure dramatically minimises shedding. Bengals do refresh their coat, of course, but the process is so subtle it's barely noticeable. You won't find large clumps of Bengal fur coating your furniture or clothing. A simple weekly swipe with a damp hand or a rubber grooming mitt is more than enough to collect the few loose hairs. In fact, many Bengal owners joke that their vacuum cleaner hardly knows a cat lives in the house because of this minimal shedding and the subsequent reduced spread of dander and allergens. Bengal cats are often a suitable choice for people with mild allergies. So, if you've always dreamed of owning a spectacularly beautiful cat but were afraid of the mess and the shedding, the Bengal might just be your ideal match. But be warned, the Bengal's personality is every bit as striking as its looks. Don't expect a lazy lap cat. They are bundles of energy, intelligence, and relentless curiosity. Bengals are incredibly active, playful, and sharp-witted cats. They constantly require physical exercise and serious mental stimulation. They absolutely love climbing high, so a tall, robust cat tree or complex is not optional. It's essential. Many Bengals are fascinated by water. They might play in the running faucet, jump into the shower with their owner, or even take a swim. Their intelligence is genuinely astounding. They are easily trained to commands, can play fetch, and have the notorious habit of figuring out how to open doors and cabinets. They thrive on interactive toys, puzzle feeders, and frequent engaging play sessions with their human. Despite their wild lineage, Bengals are deeply devoted to their family. They often choose one or two primary people and follow them everywhere, acting as furry, inquisitive supervisors in all your daily activities. They are extremely vocal and communicate using a massive repertoire of sounds, ranging from gentle chirps and cooing to full-on, demanding chattering. A Bengal is truly a partner cat, a dynamic companion, never a passive observer. So, who is the Bengal cat, our domestic mini leopard, actually suited for? This is definitely not a breed for first-time cat owners. They thrive with active, responsible and patient people who are ready to invest significant time and effort into their pet. If you're looking for that legendary dog in a cat's body, a companion who will join all your activities, learn tricks easily, and constantly demand mental stimulation, the Bengal is your perfect match. Their low-shed coat is a nice bonus too. They generally coexist well with school-age children, who often become their favourite partners in crime for play. However, if you cherish peace and quiet, are rarely home, or aren't prepared to invest heavily in creating a highly enriched environment, and we mean climbing towers, puzzle toys and complexes, then this breed is not for you. A bored Bengal will quickly redirect that boundless energy into destructive behaviour around your home. But if you are ready to accept the challenge, the Bengal will reward you with an incredibly smart, devoted, and stunningly beautiful companion for years to come. So that wraps up our top 5 low-shedding cat breeds. We met the alien-looking Sphynx, the aristocratic Rexes, the sophisticated Peterbalds, and even the wild-looking but sweet-natured Bengals. As you can see, the world of cats that won't leave fur all over your couch is surprisingly diverse and amazing. The main takeaway we need to remember is this: low shedding doesn't necessarily mean low maintenance. Each of these breeds is unique, requiring its own specific approach, dedicated attention, and, of course, boundless love. But in return, they are all ready to offer you a cleaner home and unwavering devotion. I hope this video helped you narrow down your choice or simply taught you something new about the feline world. Thanks so much for sticking with us until the end. If you found this video helpful, please show your support, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss our future fascinating episodes. Now here's a question for you. Which of these 5 breeds stole your heart? Or maybe you already live with one of our featured heroes. Make sure to share your stories and photos in the comments below. We'd love to read them. Until next time.